Today we're here with the former corporate VP of Produce and Floral for Kroger, Reggie Griffin. Reggie, so good to see you.
Hey Sarah, how are you doing? It's good to be with you here in South Florida.
I'm great. How are you doing?
Things are going really, really well.
Yeah? How has retirement from Kroger been so far?
Well, I've been retired for roughly 14 months or so. And I had a commitment going in that for the first year I was going to play as much golf as I could. I was going to spend time with my children and grandchildren and walk on the beach with my wife and dog, and I can safely say that I've accomplished every one of them. Even to the point that the first year I played 175 rounds of golf.
What is it about the produce industry that keeps you staying involved?
You know, I'd like to think that over all the years I worked in this business, and yeah, you know, I was fortunate to work for a really big company that sold a lot of stuff and bought a lot of stuff. But we were only successful because we had suppliers that made sure we had what we needed every day. And so when I walk around, I'm really talking to friends. This is like a family to me. And they work hard every day to grow a crop, to pick a crop, to market a crop, and to get it in every form of inclement weather. They do this every day, and they're the unsung heroes. One of the greatest things that, like, it's my favorite part of Super Bowl, and I'm a huge football fan, was that farmer ad. I'm always a huge fan of Paul.
That ad.
Well, I've been a fan of Paul Harvey ever since I was young, and that almost brought tears to my eyes when I saw that.
Yeah,
ad.
that was a really well done ad. I think people in the industry love that commercial,
well,
but
they
the people
should.
that don't, you know, maybe got some insight of how hardworking people in this industry are. So, now Reggie, you didn't really stay retired for long. Tell us about your new consulting business.
Well, this has been in the works, and even my wife and I talked about this long before I retired. Is that at some point in time, when you've been in retail that long and that many hours, that you just can't go to zero. And I always wanted to just start a little boutique type of consulting group, and that's what we have. We did all the legal work in December and really didn't launch anything till January. Just launched my website last Sunday at ReggieGriffinStrategies.com, so you can look at that.
What lessons can you impart for the new generations of produce people?
Oh wow, why don't you ask an easy question?
Can't make it too easy.
Okay, well, one of the things is the younger generation that's come into our industry, they're smarter, they're so engaged. I don't know that I could really give them anything outside is follow your passion and follow your love. This industry really does get in your blood, and I happen to be one of those people that believes that what the fresh produce industry does is the salvation for healthcare in America, for obesity and other disease states in America. And so in addition to having a really long-term fruitful career, no pun intended, is you're actually doing something that you can stand back at the end and look back and say, we actually did something really good.
Well, thank you so much, Reggie. This was a pleasure interviewing you. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you doing this, and I hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your time here.
It's going to be a great show out
keep
here.
playing golf, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe not so much now with the new company, but we'll still get a few rounds in.
Good, good. Well, good to see you.
Thank you, Sarah.